Hello guys, welcome to my C++ video series. In this video we will be learning what is cout and cin C++. So I believe if you have seen my previous video I would have used this cout a lot. So I've already explained in the previous video also, but I'll be explaining it here in depth. So this cout means, before that let me save this. So I've already written the boilerplate for this, which is very important for any C++ program that we are learning. So I'll be saving this. I'll save it as cout.cpp and save. It's been saved. Before that, let me compile and run this. Right. So alright, it's been compiled and it's been run. So this black screen which you're looking over here, this is called an console. The black screen, this one, yeah, this is called an console. Right. So for me to print on that console, I have to use an keyword as cout, which means console out, means write this onto the console. Alright. After writing cout, we should follow it with two right angular brackets, and if I have to print a string, it should always be printed within double quotes. Okay, so let me say hi YouTube. Alright, and again we can end the line over here as well. Let me compile and run it. Alright, it's been compiled and run. Okay, see, you can see here it's been printed on the console. Say hi YouTube. Alright, let me close it, and let me write another line over here. Cout. Okay, and let me write here hi everyone. Alright, now let me compile and run this, and I'll explain you what's happening over there. See, both the strings are being printed in the same line. Hi YouTube, hi everyone. Right. So see, like you can see this blinking cursor right over here. Yeah. So here we are telling the console to stay on the same line by putting a semicolon over here. If we want the console to come to the next line, what we have to do is we have to put a space and again a right angular bracket and say end L. See, end L means end the line. We are saying the console to come to the next line. Okay. Now if I compile and run this, you can see hi YouTube is in the first line, and the cursor of this has come to the next line and has printed hi everyone. Alright. Okay, I hope you have understood what is cout. Now let me teach you what is cin. Okay, cin basically means console in, which means we are taking the value from the console. Consider this. You know what cout is? Alright, cout. Okay, let me say enter your name. Alright, let me say enter your age. Okay, and I'll say end line, which means the cursor of the console is going to come to the next line, and we'll write here cin. Alright. Okay, first what cin means is we are taking the console from the we are taking the value from the console. Alright, we'll say age. Alright, we know the age is always an integer type. Alright, so we have to declare what is the type of age. Alright, we'll say int age and we put a semicolon. In case you don't know what this int is and all that, I made a video for that as well. It's named as variables and data types. Please check that video. Alright, So, and we'll print the age which we have collected from the console, and we'll write your age is, we'll put a right angular bracket and we'll write age, alright, and the semicolon. Right, see, first we are going to print this out on the console saying enter your age, alright, and by when we use cin we should use a two left angular brackets, alright. So whatever the age you're typing, it will get stored in this variable called age, which is of type integer, which I've declared over here, alright. Once the value of the age has been stored in this variable, it will get printed in the next line. See over here, your age is okay. Let me compile and run this. Okay, enter your age, let me say 30, and let me put enter. See, your age is 30. See, you can compare the both over here. See, first your age, let me compile this again and I'll show you step by step. Okay, see, what's happening over here is, first this line is being printed, see out enter your age, alright, this enter your age has been printed over the console, and the cursor over here, as you can see, it's blinking. Yeah, the cursor is waiting for you to enter the age, alright, that is this one, cin age. So when I enter the age, let me say 50, and when I hit enter, the value 50 will be stored inside the age, alright. Once it is stored, the next thing is it will get printed, alright. See, if I hit enter, see, your age is 50, right. So this is C out and C in. Apart from C out and C in, there's another two console keywords, that is CERR, which is console error, and another one is CLOG. We won't be using this much in our programming series, but I will explain you what this is. CERR means in case we are having any error in the program and we have to display it in the form of error, so we can use this keyword C error, alright. And let me do this CERR error, alright. Endel, right. And C log is also similar to an error itself. Let me say it is an error. Alright, these both are used for displaying the error on the console, alright, especially this CERR, which means console error. I will comment it over here, console error. And C log is also used for the error purpose, but we are using C error for displaying the error. So if I compile and run this, you can see error, it's an error, alright. So please remember this, that CERR is used for displaying the error in the C++ program, but we won't be using this more often in our programming series, alright. So that's it for this tutorial. Thank you, and do subscribe to the channel.